So we made a promise that inshallah ta'ala we're going to address the sisters who do not see the obligation of the niqab. Some advices inshallah ta'ala. The first of those advices is, even though some of the scholars said that it's not obligatory for the woman to cover her face, even though some of the scholars did say that, but it is highly recommended according to them. So at least encourage yourself to go towards the sunnah, even if you don't believe it's what? Wajib. Especially at the times of trials and tribulations, times of fitna, when the people have become very evil, it becomes even more important for a person to cover their face, or the girl to cover her face. Point number 2. A lot of the fuqaha al-shafi'iyah, this is fa'idatu thaniya. A lot of the fuqaha al-shafi'iyah, I can't speak for other madhahibs, but a lot of the scholars of the Shafi'i madhab, they say that the woman should not cover her face, and they actually intend by that, okay, at the time of Hajj and Umrah. Okay? So don't confuse that time with what? Outside Hajj. And the majority of the quotes that Shaykh Nasir rahimahullah, Shaykh Nasiruddin al-Albani rahimahullah quotes, if you go to the chapters he takes it from, it's in the chapters of what? Hajj and Umrah. Okay, so it's important to take that point on board, inshallah ta'ala. The third, inshallah ta'ala, advice that I want to give, inshallah ta'ala, is if you do see the permissibility of showing your face, at least don't wear makeup and beautify your face. If you see it to be not wajib, and you see it to be mustahab, don't beautify your face and put things on. If the woman's wearing niqab and she puts makeup on, there's no problem. Her face is covered. Are we all together, brothers? But if she's choosing not to wear niqab, then she should not wear anything that beautifies her face or anything that attracts her to the opposite gender. The fourth and final point is, shaitan attacks the children of Adam gradually, step by step. So if a woman's wearing niqab, it's not easy for her to take off her hijab. So the niqab will be a what? A preventative factor for you to stay away from ever coming out and exposing your beauty. In summary, the woman's hijab has to meet these conditions by unanimous agreement. There is a unanimous agreement that the woman's hijab has to follow these conditions. Number 1, it should cover her body. Some are saying everything, and some are saying what? Except the hand and the face. So that first condition, but the rest of the body is agreed upon. The khilaf is, some are saying an tastura jami'a badaniha, she has to conceal the entire body, and then there's a group saying no, the hand and the face are exception. So that's the first. But the rest is agreed upon. The rest of the body is agreed upon. Number 2, so no woman's hair should come out. Okay? Are we all together? It shouldn't be showing. A woman's thighs, her legs, her arm, all of that should not be showing. The second condition is أَلَّا يَشِفَّ أَوْ يَصِفَّ بَدَنَهَا. The woman is not allowed to wear clothing that shows the form of her body. This is all agreed upon, there's no dispute on this one. So the woman should wear clothing which is that does not stick to her body. Are we all together? In other words, if she can wear hijab that is a bit hard, so it doesn't show her body. Number 3, the second one was, it can't be soft, as in like soft so much that her whole body can be seen. The third is, it can't be tight. ألا يكون ضيقا يصف حجم أعضائها, that it shows her body parts, it's stuck to her. It's covering everything, but it's stuck to her. That's not allowed. Okay? The fourth one is ألا يكون زينة في نفسه. She can't wear clothing that has beautification on it. Like this, she's wearing a jilbab which has glitters and يعني, are we all together? And nowadays, this has become the problem. Even the ones who are wearing hijab, they choose their hijab on how beautiful it is, right? And that goes against the idea of what? The hijab is, you're not meant to look beautiful in it. Are we all together? The sister's like, I like this hijab because I look good in it.
Hijab models.
Yeah?
Hijab models.
Ay, na'am. The fifth one is ألا يكون معطرا أو مبخرا. The woman is not allowed to place perfume or things on it. She's not allowed to. Are we all together, brothers? Perfume and etc. Let me finish these conditions, inshallah. She's not allowed. Okay? It's prohibited and it's haram from the woman to do that. Also, ألا يكون فيه تشبيه بالرجال. Her clothing cannot imitate the clothing of men. So for example, if she's wearing a hijab, but the hijab is made out of, if we agree, my examples might be wrong. Okay, but the concept is still right. Are we all together, brothers? So for example, she wears a hijab made out of jeans, for example. If we agree that the jeans is for men only, if we agree. Okay, I'm not saying it is. I'm not asserting that. I don't even know if it is. But if it is, she's not allowed to wear any clothing that men wear. Okay? Clothing that are known for men, men only wear it. Clothing that's known for women, women wear it. And last but not least, it can't be imitating the disbelievers. The clothing that she's wearing should not imitate the what? Disbelievers. And it also shouldn't imitate the clothing of the bad people. By the way, these two first conditions is not only to the women, it's also to what? The men as well. Men are not allowed to wear clothing that imitates the non-Muslims, and also they're not allowed to wear clothing that what? That imitates the kuffar and the fusaq and the ahlul bid'ah and all of that. Also, you're not allowed to wear clothing that imitates women. Men are not allowed to wear that. Sah?
Yes.
It's prohibited for that. Also another one, it's also important, which is known as libas al-shuhra. Libas al-shuhra means what? Clothing that sticks you out from the rest of the people. You're not allowed to wear that. Libas al-shuhra means, يعني the person is wearing this clothing so that the person can stick out from the rest of the people. So he can become famous for it. He's not allowed to wear clothing like that. Now there isn't, every land has certain clothes like that. It changes from places to places. Are we all together, brothers? For example, in some countries they only wear white thobes. Sah? They wear white. So then when you go to those countries, don't wear black and different colors. Are we all together, brothers? Just don't stick out from the rest of the people, just wear white. Are we all together, brothers? So you don't stick out from the rest of the people. Shaykh Muhammad Nasiruddin al-Albani was mentioned about him. A man came to him and he was wearing a black hat. And he said, take it off, take it off, take it off. Not that black hat is haram. But he just said the people of the land don't know this stuff. The people don't wear this. Sah? Are we all together? So don't try to stick out from the rest of the people. That's why when I go to India, I wear shafar kameez. Yeah, just to be part of the people and wear their clothing is very good. Sah? When you go to Malaysia, you wear the what? The lungi, yeah? So just so that you don't stick out from the rest of the people, because their clothing is very good and it's what? It's beautiful. So it's good to wear those clothings. Are we all together, brothers? Now,
if that clothing is very attractive, but many people are wearing it, so should our ladies go there and wear those type of things?
No, there's clothing that attracts you and clothing which is famous is two different things. They're two different conditions.